Hey there, y'all. So this individual named Smash JT went to the completionist Reddit page, and I was gonna say it's a weird rant on Reddit, but I think it's very safe to say that everything on Reddit is weird. So it's a rant. It's a rant, and we're about to see what the neckbeard moderators of the completionist Reddit page subreddit has to say about this whole situation because apparently he's getting very pissed off about everyone bringing up this nonsense and talking about this, and it's just really bugging the ever loving piss out of him. But you know what? We don't really care. But let's take a look at the unhingedness of this and how a parasocial relationship really can affect somebody's brain. Let's take a listen.
Morning, all. We've had some time to finally digest Gerard's video and take a pause. So I wanted to say here that from this point forward, we will not be tolerating any more posts surrounding the Open Hands Foundation. I'm going to be quite honest here. I'm exhausted from having to deal with a month of people joining this subreddit for the sole purpose of dunking on someone that was accused of a crime that they did not commit.
Really? He did not commit the crime. Are you sure about that? Because in his video, he flat out admitted to several things that he did wrong. Multiple things. Didn't he say in his response video to Gerard and Carl, I'm sorry if it felt like you were misled or something like that to the fan base? Didn't he say that?
Most importantly, I want to apologize to anyone who ever donated over the years who felt they were wronged or led astray by any of this.
And he didn't say, I'm sorry this happened. He said, I'm sorry you feel this way. That's a very crappy thing to do. You know, when you actually mislead people and then you say, I'm sorry you felt misled. It kind of gives off the vibe that he does not give a crap whatsoever about any of this. And he was being selfish and he was being self centered and he did not really give a dang about any of this. But, let's go back earlier into that video and see what he had to say in regards to his own evidence, because he said that he didn't commit a crime. Well, he has something to say about that.
This will be my only video response on this matter. I can confirm that as of Wednesday, November 29th, 2023, the Open Hand Foundation has donated $600,000 to the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration. However, it did take too long to get to this moment, and for that, I am sorry.
So he fully admits that it took way too long for that money to be donated. And he only donated that money because of what Karl Jobst and Mudahar did, putting pressure on him to donate that money. Most of us don't believe he would have ever donated that money if this pressure wasn't put on him. 10 years. 10 years this took. And Mr. Reddit neckbeard dude is just like, well, he was nice to me once, so what? Leave him alone because he's a really nice dude and he made a mistake. Nah, that's not how things work, buddy.
But wait, there's more.
It started Indieland to highlight the indie game community and raise money in honor of my mom for a good cause. During several recent Indieland events, press interviews, and podcasts, I went on record saying where the money was going to and that the Open Hand Foundation had worked with various organizations. At different points, the foundation had been in communication with or considered several of them, but it was not appropriate for me to make such statements when final actions had not yet been taken.
So the completionist fully admits that he had stated, and it's on record of him saying these things, but he stated that he was wrong for doing this, of money going towards various charities, which is a lie. That is the definition of charity fraud. You telling people where the money's going to go, and then all of a sudden the money doesn't go to there at all. It just sits in a bank account for 10 years. That's fraud. That's blatant fraud. And let us not forget him sprinkling in his dead mother's name again for sympathy points. I'm sorry, as somebody who's lost a parent and 3 grandparents, I don't like that. That does not sit right with me. Constantly doing that. Even people who run charities under a family member or friend's name, do not tout that family member or friend's name as much as Gerard does with open hands. Seriously. But let's proceed, Mr. Neckbeard, with what else you have to say about this thing.
Gerard stated in his response that the video will be the only time that he will speak about this publicly, electing to take legal action and not making any more statements. As such, I will be taking down posts that are covering this controversy on this subreddit.
Yeah, you don't like that your buddy is being called out for the crap that he's doing, and so therefore you are going to take down anything that you don't like. You see, this is why I'm positive most Reddit moderators don't have jobs or don't have lives or anything like that. Because if you're able to spend your time boohoo whining and crying about your god Gerard the Completionist, and you're able to just go around deleting negative stuff on there, which there is plenty, I'm sure. I've not been to that subreddit, but I'm sure there's plenty. And you're able to spend your entire day doing that. That's how I know you don't have a job. That's how I know you don't have a life. And if you do have a job or a life, maybe your boss needs to take a look at your productivity, because you can't seriously be productive at work or at life if this is what you're choosing to do with it. It's just not a thing that you can do.
Regardless, all caps, regardless of if another channel releases a new video on this topic, I will remove it. That includes Carl or Muda. I want everyone to keep in mind here that, unsurprisingly, this subreddit is filled with fans of the completionist.
Okay, and you don't think that the people who are calling out Gerard are fans of his or were fans of his at one point? Like, seriously. Do you really think that everyone just loves to kiss the beard of the completionist because, they all think he can do no wrong? Or do you think that maybe his fans are also looking at the evidence that's being placed in front of them, and they're coming to their conclusion that this is just wrong, and so they're wanting answers as well, dude? Not everyone is as blind as a bat as you are to facts and evidence that occur in this situation. Sweet Moses.
And was made to discuss that one video gamer and its affiliates' videos. There will be inherent favoritism in r/the completionist or TOVG. Our moderation will favor keeping a place for video and game discussion, not deciphering legal code about public versus private charities.
Mr. JT, the gentleman who's reading this stuff off, the dude with the big, thick Boston accent, he actually made a very valid point in regards to this portion of the subreddit. And I want you to take a listen to this because I agree with this as well.
So in this paragraph, Chuck is admitting that this is not a place to discuss Gerard the Completionist, the human being. R/the Completionist is only to talk about their fanboyism for the character that he plays in his videos. You see what I'm getting at here?
And this is my big issue with these stands. They don't care about reality. They want to just be entertained. Gerard gives them their entertainment fix. He does things that pleases them. So it's the selfishness of these idiots that really annoys me, because to heck with charity fraud, to heck with the allegations, to heck with potential bad things happening with other people's money that they didn't ask to happen with, to heck with all that. No, he gives me entertainment, so I'm going to defend him because he makes me happy. That's a problem. That's a big, big problem.
Gerard explained himself and responded to the allegations. And until something legitimate in the legal system occurs, there is no place for speculation over this charity on this subreddit. If you have speculation or complaints, I suggest you look elsewhere to submit it.
Yeah, how dare people want to discuss something major that happened with the completionist and the completionist's own subreddit? How very dare they? They should go to r/neckbeard things to do that, right? Oh wait, I mean, it's the completionist subreddit. They're basically the same thing.
These last several weeks have been very difficult on me, having to sit by and watch people tear down a person that I have talked with personally multiple times, as well as someone who has been a cornerstone of my life for over 10 years now.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
There have been so many racist, xenophobic, and straight up nasty comments over the course of this event.
Translation, he probably saw like 5 or 10 actually racist comments and he's going off of that. Give or take a few. Meanwhile, the majority of the comments most likely were just rational thinking, hey, what the heck happened type things. I'm just guessing.
It was disturbing seeing so many people frothing at the mouths to see a takedown of someone based off napkin math and unsigned e-documents.
Napkin math and unsigned e-documents. Are we sure this is not Gerard? Are we sure this is just not the completionist himself under a sock account? I mean, I know I can't prove that it's the completionist under a sock account, but this really does give off that type of energy. I mean, bro, Gerard freaking lied when he accused Mutahar and Carl of claiming that they were saying he embezzled money.
Saying that we are fraudsters, that what we are doing is illegal and constitutes charity fraud, that we are using my dead mother's name to potentially embezzle money and steal is categorically false.
Circumstances, yeah, it's, in my opinion, pretty unethical. But again, the very big silver lining is the money is there, according to every PP filing that I've seen. It can all be like done right. You know, this isn't a situation of actual embezzlement.
Like he's done nothing but bold-faced lie throughout this entire situation, and you're completely fine with it. You are completely fine. This goes beyond napkin math. He's now, in my opinion, slandering Mutahar and Carl right now, which is ridiculous.
I want to remove that entirely from this subreddit.
So pretty much you're just okay with doing this.
Yeah, there are jaguars and snakes and quicksand. I'm not kidding. Listen, you cannot go in there.
Still not listening.
But hey, what do you expect from somebody who is running the completionist subreddit, probably for no pay whatsoever, all because he has an unhealthy obsession with a dude who is known for completing video games for a living? And do not get me wrong, I watch gaming content a lot. But you would think with the way that you're defending Gerard, he would have cured cancer or he was the second coming of Jesus Christ. Like give me a break. At the end of the day, he's still known for playing video games and scamming people. Guys, I will put the original video that Smash JT posted in my pinned comment so that way you can watch the entire thing. He actually goes into a response comment to this Reddit thread, and it was just an overall good video. I want to make it very clear, Smash JT just simply read this, and I just took his clips and put it into this video. He's not the neckbeard defending Gerard. He finds this to be utterly ridiculous as well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon down below, comment, tell me what you think. This is Gabe Radio Blobfish signing off, saying take care and God bless. And remember to be good to one another because there's too much hatred in the world. And also, do not scam people out of their hard-earned money. Okay? 10 years this happened. 10 years. I don't understand how anybody can be defending Gerard for this bullcrap. At the very least, at the best case scenario, incompetence for holding on to money for 10 years. Alright, guys. Take care.